Alright guys, so the market is not looking the best in any way right now. I mean, Bitcoin bounced above the $108,000 region, which is good. We are now on day 527. The longest we've ever gone after the Bitcoin halving has been 545 days. We're on 527. So technically, if we make it another 18 days, we're going to break the longest period that we've ever been in the bull market. So that's something like good news, I guess. Other than that, we recovered above the weekly kernel, which is very good, which is like a very important indicator I use. And Ethereum also bounced on the weekly kernel, so I'm very happy about that. I did say Ethereum was going to get to around $3,900 regions. It's bouncing above these regions, which is significant. Very, very important that we stay above these levels. Other than that, the market cap for the total one is still extremely struggling right now. It's staying above the weekly, which is a good sign, but it's still in expanding diagonal regardless. And the expanding diagonal ends up breaking down the majority of times. Okay. So other than that, unfortunately, my confidence in the market is very low right now. I really hope that we continue, but I'm at the point where I understand that we have been in the bull market for a very long time now. We've been in it for, dear gosh, 1,050 days. That's a very long time. And, we might go parabolic, but we also got to really understand that this is a highly extended market already. So it's good to have risk management techniques that's going to allow you to keep your profits rather than kind of give everything back to the market. And there's nothing wrong with being cautious right now, but there's definitely something majorly wrong with being too too overzealous when it comes to maybe the market can go a lot higher. So you don't want to be too overly excited right now, considering that we have gone to the upside a very significant amount already. So because of that, it's good to just take a level of caution rather than just thinking it's going to go to like 250K for Bitcoin or maybe go to like 5,000, 10,000 for Ethereum, right? And you can just see how the markets are today. You can see a lot of coins have this type of behavior, which is not good, right? They're going to spike up like 40% in one candle, in one 5-minute candle, and then drop like 27%. The two worst coins that I have seen recently is Hi-Fi. Okay, so Hi-Fi has been the absolute worst coin to trade. I really hope that people protected themselves against this. You can see it doing like 1,000% or so, and then it drops down in 65%. Another case was just yesterday where it did something very substantial again. It ended up doing 200% roughly, and then it dropped down again in less than 1 hour. It dropped 50%. Another really extreme case is going to be a coin like Pump BTC, right? This is a absolutely horrendous coin to be trading in the market. You see it go up a substantial amount, right? It went up like 1,000%, and then it fell down 90%. So usually whenever you see coins like this, instead of getting excited about it and having FOMO to miss out on the profits, it's better to exercise a level of caution and patience. And when you do that, you can have a much better chance of being profitable and protecting your profits, because the last thing you want to do is give back a lot of the profits to the market right now. It's not one of those times to be dollar cost averaging, in my opinion, or one of those times to be just heavily buying and accumulating coins. Well, no offense, but you've had since 2023 to be doing that, right? You had a very, very long time, literally since 2023, to be buying Ethereum when it was significantly low. So because of that, I just think that we got to have a better understanding of how this market has been very overextended for a long time now. And today, there's no really good coins to be trading. There's risky coins like B2. This coin moved up 200% parabolically. You can see the whales are playing around right now with this major resistance to the upside. So I don't like that in any way at all. So yeah, so other than that, like, I'm just being very cautious. The good news is my bot's profitable. In 1 week of testing it on the 4-hour time frame, It's actually up 5%. It's up 5% right now. It basically took on every single trade here. So when you sign up for the indicator, only 100 people will ever get a lifetime membership to it, right? There's a 4-hour alerts channel here. There's a massive, massive tutorials and like info channel here, frequently asked questions, support channel. So there's tons, right? Tons of examples here. So anyways, there's a 4-hour alerts channel. My bot basically took every single trade here. It's not designed to have a very high win rate. It's designed to have a high risk to reward ratio. So it's going to have like a, 3-to-1, 4-to-1 kind of thing, right? So because of that, it takes on every single trade. And it came out about 4% on a test account right now. And in 1 month, I'm going to be moving it to a very, very large account. Like we're talking about a $250,000 account. And once it gets moved to a $250,000 account there, if I were to make a 4% or 5% a week, that's a pretty significant amount, right? That's going to be making a huge amount. So on a $250,000 account, it's going to take the percentage that it'll take is basically about 8% of that per trade, right? So 8% of 250K, because it's not going to take on that many trades. It's going to take on only $20,000 position sizes, right? And it could take on about, like, it's not going to be that much. It's going to take maybe 12, 13 trades maximum at a time. That's how it's designed. Maybe 10 trades realistically, right? And it takes 10 trades at a time. And over on a $250,000 account, I plan to be profitable between 3 to 5% a week. That's how it's designed. And even though it's a very bad market right now, it's still profitable. So that's a very good thing. Imagine what it could do at the beginning of a bull market, right? So just as an example, I tuned it right now to for example, the daily chart, right? Just going back to some of the trades it could have taken. It's not going to take on every single trade, right? But it takes on some monster trades. Like for example, here, this one here is like a 25% profit. Here it took a very big trade. This one here, it entered at 11,300. It closed it at 18K. So that's in near 2021-ish, right? But it didn't take on anything higher than that, unfortunately. It's not designed for Bitcoin. I'm just giving you kind of an example, right? For example, here, it took on some really big trades. 60% profit. On Ethereum, it took on some very, very big trades as well. Like I'm just gonna fine tune it even more right now. Let's just look at it on Ethereum in the past, for example, last year it took on a monster trade here. It swung it for about 30 days, made 57% there. It takes on some really, really wild trade. I'll show you the most recent more likely, right? So this one here took a very big profit here. Oh, that's sorry, I showed you that one. What else did it take on here? This one was a reasonable trade it took here too, right, for 36%. So it's not going to catch like every single coin, but it's certainly going to catch some of them. And that's really, really all that matters. You just got to catch some of the big trades, not all of them. And that's what's really important. Let's see Cardano, what it did here. It didn't catch any of that. It was too parabolic, right? For example, on XRP, it just caught it caught this huge one over there, right? It went up from here to roughly the top of there, and it caught XRP for about 48%. And this is on the daily chart, right? It's really good for the people that don't have access to day trading always because you're busy, you got a life, you got a family. It entered this one here for 29%, and the bot's ready. Like it's ready to be, like the indicator is on TradingView through PineScript. It's a huge, huge script. Has backtesting capabilities of everything and highly programmable. You can also connect it to any webhooks through any bot. For example, profit trailer, 3 commas, you name it, right? Look at this one in Polkadot. Polkadot caught a big one. Like look at the bull market, right? We're talking about the bull market when Trump got elected. It caught this one basically on the day. It's when moved out. And it would have closed it right at the red here. So it caught Polkadot for 117% profit. That's just crazy. Crazy, man. So I'm very excited to see how this bot's going to perform. in the next bull market, like, give it, the bear market usually lasts for about 365 days. That's what we've seen every single time. And because of that, like, I just can't wait for the bear market to begin and then start tuning it heavily for it to catch a lot of these types of coins to move upwards. So very, very, very excited about that. So if you guys are interested in it, right now there's less than half of the positions left available. Only 100 people will ever get a lifetime membership for this, okay? And one of the cool things about this bot is I'm also developing something else right now. I'm developing a bot that basically counts every single coin on a watch list for Elliott Wave. It will be the first bot ever made that will have an alert system. So not only is it going to alert me if something meets my criterias of a 5 Elliott Wave count, it's going to bring me to the ability to short it, right? That's what I'm hoping for. It scans the market for me, and then if it finds 5 waves, it'll basically hunt for that. Another thing that this indicator will do that I'm working on is it's going to scan every single coin on the watch list automatically and alerts me if there's some sort of like contracting triangle, like either a symmetric triangle or like an ascending triangle or descending triangle, anything like that, or basically any type of pattern that looks like it's going to break upwards or down. So it's basically, I'm programming it so it's going to hunt for wave 2 and also wave 4, right? So wave 2, it's going to hunt for patterns, and wave 4, it's going to hunt for patterns, because this way it's going to bring me to the attention of it, and it's going to allow me to short it down the road. And I can't wait to finish it. It's going to be an indicator. So let's just say you picked up the kernel. You can click on my link here and just click on there. Then you'll be brought to the kernel's alert indicator. It's going to bring you to the site. Anybody that buys it, the kernel alerts indicator, when I finish this Elliott Wave indicator, that's going to count Elliott Waves and hunt for patterns. You're also going to get this new alert for free as well. It's going to be all included in a package. Okay, so that's something just for you to know. So other than that, guys, have a good Monday night. There's not much more I can talk about this market. It's a very slow market. I'm just really looking forward to, honestly, I hate to admit it, but I'm really looking forward to a bear market. And I'm also really looking forward to the next bull market. That could be, in a few years, but it's definitely going to come sometime soon again. And there's another opportunity to make some massive profits. So have a good night. Thank you.